Hi, good morning, everyone.
Hi, good morning.
I hope my voice is audible.
Yes, now it is audible.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you for joining today's training session hosted by UHS Enterprises. We are honored to have you with us. Your time and presence means a great deal to us as we work together to enhance your professional journey. As an authorized Tally Golden partner with over a decade of experience, UHS Enterprises takes immense pride in empowering businesses through innovative and reliable solutions. Our mission is to support your growth by delivering tools and services that simplify business operations and drive efficiency. Today's session will be led by Mr. Saravanan Guruswamy, who will be presenting on how to manage accounts in Tally, covering key compliances and reporting topics, including VAT invoicing mandatory columns to avoid penalties. Following this, Mrs. Uma Maheshwari, our head technician, will take over to introduce and explain more about the product and the practical applications and uses. Her hands-on experience and technical knowledge have been instrumental in supporting our client success across various industries. Feel free to engage throughout the session, use the chat box to ask questions, and we will also be here happy to connect with you afterwards to discuss any specific needs or concern of your viewers. We are also thrilled to announce that today's session will be available on our YouTube channel soon. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on social media for updates, tips and more. We have shared the links in the chat box for your convenience. Let's get started. Thank you once again for joining with us today.
Thank you, Samira. It's audible? Hello? Yeah. Yes, sir, it is audible. Yeah, good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well, everyone. Good morning. Thank you. The recent days that FTA people, their verification for some of the shops, they are getting that some of the customers, they are getting the fine. That regarding the three things. One is for the invoice format, one is for the billing percentage available, and the price tag. These three things they are getting the fine. Some of the shop owners, they are getting the fine. So what we are awareing, so we want to inform all our customers to avoid the fine and all. What are the Tally uses? So we can go for the correct format to FTA. 1 minute, I'll share the screen now. Yeah, this is they are giving for the invoice format. First I will show you the invoice format, how they want actually. In the invoice format, the titling, the tax invoice is needed. Then that our company TRN number need to be showing. Then each item inclusive at we want to show in the invoice actually. And fourth column that in the downside we need the breakup before VAT and VAT amount and total amount inclusive of the VAT actually. This is they need for the invoice format. That invoice style no problem, but only that information need to be in the invoices. This is they are checking for the verification. This format how to enable in the Tally I will show you now. Just I will share my Tally screen.
Mr. Shravan,
Yes, sir.
what we got from information from the market, I am sitting in the market. What we got information from the market, they got the fine because each line has to specify the VAT amount.
Correct, sir.
But this invoice format is showing not each line, it is showing in the down. No? Normally in the market is doing the same thing, but they got the fine.
Yes, sir. That's what I show you that how to enable it.
Okay.
The latest release they are giving for the update for the invoices.
Okay. Okay.
So that's why I informed you that each line item, that item name, quantity, and rate inclusive of that.
Yeah, that is they want. But what the format you are showing here, that is not accepted there. They are giving the fine for this format.
Yeah, no. This format they are issuing the customers actually. What they are getting, no. They are showing we need this format.
Okay.
This information they are given to. The FTA actually, the customer they are getting the fine, no? So
Yeah.
we are collecting from them.
Okay. Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay. See, normally what we are getting that for the open the invoices. See, if you are giving print, see, normally we are getting the invoices like this only, the total amount, invoice amount like this, it's coming. So the tally 6.1, they are giving the default format, format number 2. That normally the tally will give the two format, invoice format 1 and 2. Before now, until that, before 6.1, we are using the invoice format 1 only, it's coming the default one. That it's coming that this is the what we are using now. The most of the customers they are using this format only. In the VAT analysis in the downside it's coming like this, but the FTA needs the different format. So tally also have, but in the format 2 only it's coming for that format. I enable it. In the downside, this is the format they are asking for the tax analysis. That in the downside taxable value and tax amount and inclusive that invoice total amount. And that item wise, how to enable it? Just go for the in the previous tally or in the 6.1, you can go for the invoice format 2. Then in the downside, the statutory details. So the VAT amount is yes. The same rate inclusive VAT you should yes, and the total amount it should be inclusive of VAT. These three options you want to give yes. Then now it's showing for the invoice format, quantity, rate inclusive VAT, VAT percentage, before the VAT of the total amount, the line item, and total amount VAT for the line item and inclusive VAT for the total items. This is they need for the invoice format. This invoice, the TR number, tax invoice, the tax invoice, if you are coming the different name, then you can go for the title and change the tax invoice. So now it's coming the tax invoice, TR number and rate inclusive of VAT and total inclusive of VAT of the line items. In the downside, taxable value like this and VAT amount for the total amount VAT amount and totally inclusive of the VAT. In this format need to be FTA. If you don't have or if you are customized also, you want to change the format, otherwise they are giving for the 5,000 fine. Some of the customers they are using for the pre-printed sheet like that. If that format also need to be changed, this information need that format, any format you can use it, but the information need to be in the invoices. And that one more information that if they are visiting time, that in your shop need one accountant or the invoice to be made for the customers. That person should be there. And another one, the price also need to be show in the inclusive VAT. If you are tagging in the product or if you are saying in that how much the price for this product, if you are saying that 100 inclusive VAT or 105 inclusive VAT, not for that 100 plus VAT, it's not like that. If you are saying like that also, they are making the fine to 2,500. If you are saying the 100 plus VAT means they are not agree. So this information carefully that you can dealing that avoid to the fines. If you have any doubt, just tell me, then I can clarify how to enable it and everything.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
This fine they mentioned in the FTA website or
no, they are no. They are visiting the shops actually. Some of the customers.
Okay.
This information is not available. They are putting the fine actually.
Okay.
There are
Okay.
some customers that got the fine.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
So Sarvanan, yeah. Can you please go through the procedure how to change in Tally once again on the invoice format?
Sure.
Thank you.
Sir, when you are giving the print, see, when you are giving the print and then current, the configuration screen, print preview configuration, now you can click the configuration, and this invoice format, make it 2, second format. That 1 and 2 is there, you can enable that 2.
Yeah.
And come down, the statutory details, the VAT amount, VAT percentage, and in the downside, show rate inclusive VAT and show total amount inclusive VAT. This should be yes.
So VAT amount, yes. Show rate, yes.
No, sir. Rate is yeah. So rate inclusive VAT. This two is important. And VAT amount.
And total amount inclusive VAT also, yes.
Yes, correct.
Okay, sir. Okay.
And now you can see that invoice titling, that it's coming for the tax invoice 2, right? This is the temporary, I can change it. If you want permanent change, you can go for the voucher type, alter, voucher type, select the sales. Then here the default title printout here, no, we can change from here that tax invoice. So once you are setting that, it's coming always for the tax invoices. So it's coming always in the sales tax invoice. Is it okay, sir?
Yes, sir. Where to go for voucher type? Can you please repeat again?
Voucher type, come to main gate of tally, alter,
Okay.
then voucher type. Then
Right.
select particular voucher type.
Yeah.
And default title printing is there. Here you can change that full capital letter or small letter, no problem. You can change whatever. Here once fix it.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. I hope you understand that. If you have any doubt also, you can call for one-to-one also. We can help to everyone. That another session, Uma will take it up. Edit log options. I will hand out to Uma.
Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is good. So, thank you, Saranan, for introducing. And I hope everyone understood this invoicing format issue. So nowadays in the market, there is a lot of fines for many of the companies have been issued for multiple reasons. One is for the invoicing format is not proper. One is another one is proper invoicing people is not there. Our invoicing amount is when they are informing about the price, they are informing 100 plus VAT and all. That should be informed with the including VAT, 100 including VAT or 80 including VAT, whatever the price they were saying. We are telling to any person, the price should be including VAT, not excluding VAT. So be aware, as there are a lot of fines have been issued by the FTA to many of the companies. So when you are issuing invoice also, or when you are telling about the price to any of the people, make sure you are informing with the amount with the VAT amount you are informing the customers. And in Tally, configure your invoices properly with all the relevant 5 information, your TRN number, tax invoice title, and the price inclusive of VAT, that is your rate inclusive of VAT, and the amount inclusive of VAT, and below the VAT amount total. Make sure all these 5 points are mandatory in your invoice, then issue the invoice properly. If it is not there, sometimes there would be a configuration issue. If you close and open Tally, these informations would not be there. It may require you to reconfigure it. For that, what we would suggest is close all the tallies. You may use 2-3 tallies in a system. Okay, the configuration may not be saved. So those cases, close all the tally, open one tally, make this configuration and save it and take one print. Then again close the tally. So this configuration, what you made, it will be saved. Okay. So again, when you open tally, this configuration will be always there. Any format the system or if you made the change in the configuration only, this configuration will change. So make sure when you are doing this configuration, this is saved properly. So first close the tally, all the tallies, open one tally, do the proper configuration of what Saranan said to F12 and configure it. Do the configuration, make sure all the fields are correct. Then the format also is correct. Then you close the tally once, again check the image. Then you can use multiple tallies. This configuration will always be saved. Hope you are clear. Any questions regarding this? I'll move before going to this edit log. 1 minute. I'm starting with the how edit log is working in Tally. As many of the users are single users and multi users, as multi users, there will be many users in your company to make data entries or finalizing the accounts. But using edit log in the latest version of Tally, you would know how what the person has, when the person has created the entry, when it was edited, and when it is modified. Thus, that will be shown. Wait, I'll share the screen. Before that, I'll explain the process. So to work on the edit log, how it is working it. See, there is a case. Ahmad wants to know which is the user in the changing the system. Without a proper way, it is hard to track who made the changes and how many changes they made. They can't see that. This is one of the case. Another case is one minute. I'll start showing in Tally itself. So first, to enable the edit log in a company, make sure first time when you are enabling in the edit log, make sure the company logged with the admin login. Once you logged with the admin, in the company alteration, alter company, there will be an option called edit log enabling. Press F12 and enable this edit log capability. Once you make this edit log capability yes, here also it will come an option like enable edit log. Make this edit log yes. So it will say the voucher numbering method, it will change to automatically to the retain voucher numbers to enable this edit log. So make this option yes. Before going with the process, make sure you take the data backup. Okay. So I'll make this option yes and I enable it. So automatically whatever the vouchers in there, it will move to the retain voucher numbering, but existing auto voucher numbering will remain there. Then in the company, there is an option called edit log. When you enable the edit log, it will show here and what date and time. Once you enable the edit log, any data entries you made, it will be automatically starting registering in the backend. Edit who created and what they created, it will be backend, it will be showing. See, when you go to any entries, suppose I make one entry. I'll just pass an invoice and I save it and I save this entry. So in this entries, if I want to see who edited, who created and what edited, there is an option called related reports in the right side. If you go here and you can see the edit log. Here it comes who created and who modified. So this is the first version I have created and there is no modification I made. Suppose if there is another user who modified the entry, so I'll log in with the other user. I'm just changing the user and I'm modifying the entry with the small corrections. And I'm saying the entry. So when I open the same entry and I'll see, go to this related reports and I'll see the edit log. See, it created another version. First version was created by user A and the second version was created by user B. So when I go inside user B, I can see this was the initial one and the red marked things are the modifications what we done for this particular voucher in this entries. So how many corrections you made? Each corrections will be created as a new version and that log will be then added in the particular voucher automatically. So whenever you want to know this particular invoice, who created and who modified or who deleted, those information can be taken from the particular voucher itself. This until this versions we are already having in Tally after 2.0. Okay. So anyone can use this edit log options from 2.0 itself. Suppose, but in the latest version of 6.1, see normally if a customer, if a user wants to see a particular vouchers log of that particular entry, if they want, they have to go inside the entry and check it out. But in the latest version of 6.1, if the user wants to see all the vouchers, whatever they entered, if there is any modification is done, they want to see means there is an option called go to. So many of us know this option called go to, which is like, it is a shortcut from all the reports. So any reports like outstanding, payables, receivables, sales register, purchase registers can be taken from this go to. You can just go to in this, click on this button and take the edit log summary. So there are two summary reports is there, voucher types as well as master-wise. So voucher type means any vouchers you altered. So this will be created in this the log and you can see all the vouchers, any vouchers it is created, the log will be shown over here. So if I go to edit log summary, I can see a sales voucher is edited. So I'll just see this particular date, this particular invoice is edited. So if I make multiple modification also, it will be listed. 1 minute. See, for example, I'll go to edit log summary. If I go here, see, I made one receipt alteration. I made some sales invoice alterations. And if I go here, it will show these two, there are two vouchers of May has been altered. So if I go enter and see there are two vouchers have been altered, unless if it is altered, it will not be listed here. Only the altered and deleted vouchers summaries will be listed here. Only creation vouchers will not be listed here. So once I select this, it will show who altered. So if I select this whatever corrections I made, it will be shown as a red mark thing. So this report has been introduced in 6.1 to show all the altered vouchers as a separate report to enable the user, the admin or the accountants to verify which of the vouchers has been altered by the data entry users or the other users. See, for July month, we made one correction. So if the same invoice, if I make another corrections, it will be added as a another version. So I'll do one thing. I'll make one invoice. So one more corrections I'm doing. Same invoice, I'm doing one more correction. So it's 47. And same this way. So I'll go to edit log summary. Alt G, go to edit log summary and I'll say voucher types and I'll say sales. See, in this there are three vouchers is there. In that, versions are 2. That means the same voucher having 2 versions. For example, this 47 is having 2 versions. See, if I click all versions means even the created version also is considered, and it will be shown as a one more additional version. Or else default version means what are the altered versions alone it will show. So once I click here, it will show two options, 2 times it was altered, and what alteration we have did. See, it will be listed over here as a red mark. 1 pieces have been made as 2 pieces. Second time, again 2 pieces. The old version was 2 pieces. Now it was 3 pieces. This is for the vouchers, as well as for this edit log summary is allowed, is available for masters also. That means the ledgers and the stock items, whatever creation or for the created ledgers and the stock items, if any alteration you made in the address or configurations, yes or no, or changing the groupings, whatever you made, that will be also created as a log and kept it in view for future references. For example, I create one ledger and I'll change any addresses. Suppose if I change this one to sundry data, okay. So to see the alteration of log summary of the masters, we have to go to the same edit log summary. If we say master-wise, so what are the masters? It is alterations it is done. It will show here. So once I select this, it will show this particular master has been altered, and there are 2 versions. First version, I changed the address. See, I changed the address and kept it, so it is showing as. And the second version, see, I have changed from sundry creditors to sundry debtors, which is marking as a separate in a red color. So, as vouchers log, as edited log are also available, masters edit log also available. As a summary, we can see which are the vouchers are edited or which are the masters are edited, and how many versions, how many times they have edited, and which user, which date and time, everything is created log, and it is available for use now. So whoever is no, if you want to enable this version, you have to be in Tally ERP 9 6.1. It's a bigger process. Please take our assistance to enable this option. So you may not disturb the existing data. Then you can verify how it is working also. If you make any voucher deletion also, it will show in the same log. If you have any questions, you can let us know so I can explain on this. Ishrinas has been asking, can we see sales order register by month wise as sales register and manufacturing register? You can check it out in the statistics. Sales order, it will come as a month wise also. Regarding this edit log, if you have any queries, please let us know.
Is edit log is anything related FTA is required for this one, madam?
No, it is not for the FTA.
It is just for management purpose, you mean?
Management purposes, yes.
Okay.
So nowadays corporate tax, many of them are doing data audits. But once after the audit of the data, if there is any changes, we would not know when it was changed and by who changed it.
Okay.
So
thank you.
Not only this, as well as for VAT filing also. We have finished our VAT filing and we have paid after VAT. Then we'll see some invoices have been changed in the before stage.
Yes, correct. Okay.
So for those reasons, this option was there in 4.0 also, but you have to go to individual voucher and do this edit log to see it. But now in 6.1, they had given us a summary to list all the altered vouchers to make sure, because unless we know in the summary, we don't know whether the voucher is edited or not. That's why.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. before
Ma'am,
going to the questions. Yeah, yes.
hello.
Yeah.
Which I asked you, sales order register. How can we see? Can you explain again? Because
Sir,
as
if
per
you
sales
go,
register, we can go through accounts. So we can see that sales register and payment register and everything is there. But sales order register is not showing there, no summary.
sales order register will not be there. Sales order book would be there.
What will be there?
Sales orders book will be there, but the value it will not show. Month-wise value will not show. Only the count of the entries it will show.
Count of entries is enough, but how can I see that?
Count of entries. Sir, normally if you go to display statements of account statistics and say, select the sales order, and you will see the count of entries it will come.
It go
But the
through by
values will
accounts books.
Or else display inventory book, sales order book.
Inventory book.
Display inventory book, sales order book.
How can you?
Sir, after this session, we can come on online and show you. Or
Okay.
I'll type here. Okay.
Just type it there. I will check.
Display inventory book, sales order book.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. We have a server tally and pending for subscription list last year. What is to be done? Sir, if you are a tally server, that is a tally prime server, if you are available, it is not mandatory to renew tally prime server. But if it is an annual version, you have to renew it. Please share the serial number to my team so they will connect you and check it out. And how to get full sundry debtors list, including address and mobile numbers. I'll send you the steps for this. We have an address book. If you want, you can come online. We can help you on creating this address book. Or else, I'll send you a step where you can take this using just a copy this content in the calculator. Okay. This select $name, whatever the information you want, you can just copy the content in the calculator. So this will give you all the information related to the ledgers like name, party name, address, and state, country, everything. So I'm just typing this content. See, copy this content in your calculator and just enter it. It will give you all the customers of the sundry debtors. I'm putting in the chat box. Okay, I'll just show you in the screen also. See, in the calculator panel, I'll just copy the code what I had given and I press enter. It will give me a report where I can export it manually. Here. And we do have an upcoming release in Tally. The upcoming month, August or July, and we would get that upcoming release of 6.2, where the VAT e-filing can be done from Tally itself. That means the formal filing of VAT you are doing in the website, portal, FTA portal, that can be done through Tally itself. Through Tally itself, you can log in and you can do the filing and you can submit your returns. Once the product is launched, we will give you a short training. Now, Tally has been giving a demo to the product, but when the product is launched, we will give you the short one session to tell you how this VAT e-filing is working. And to have the VAT e-filing, make sure your TSS is valid. Then you can have the VAT filing from Tally itself. And regarding to the e-invoicing, and it will be launched on July 2026 only. So if you there is time once the configurations are done by Tally, they will issue on earlier before the launch of July 2026. The e-invoicing will be launched. So that we do have time for e-filing. The FTA had given approval, so that can be done from Tally now itself. Once the version is launched, we will be intimating you. please do contact with our team regularly to get the updates. Any other questions?
Thank you for your active participation in today's session. We appreciate your time and hope the insights shared on managing accounts in Tally, VAT compliance, and audit reporting will help streamline your business process. For further questions or personalized support, feel free to reach out to us. I have already mentioned our social media link as well in the chat box. Please check it out and follow us on our social media page to get more insights and also to get next updates on our sessions so you can have more ideas about the Tally. And also, we will have some offers on coming Tally renewal as well as corporate tax reporting we have customized. If you want to know more details, please contact us. Thank you once again for joining.